Okay, welcome. I'm just getting myself set up. I see there's a few people on already, which is good to see. Welcome. We have live chats, don't forget, so you can discuss stuff with me. That's what it's about today. We are now at 59, so we've got about a minute left, but I'll sort of start and chatting. What we're going to do is I'm just setting myself up a moment, so I've got my easel. I'll be standing up in a minute. I'll be drawing the scene behind me, which is the trees just outside my house on my drive there. And I'll be showing you some of my work at the beginning. And then after that, I'll go into doing a drawing, but I'll discuss stuff as we go as well. Any comments you want to make, by all means, put them in the comments section. So you could type in anything in here. And so I can say things like, hello. There we go. That's me. That's Carl. I'm Carl Short Artists. So yeah, you can type anything in the comment section. And I'll attempt to answer as the workshop, also demonstration, goes on. That's it, really. Welcome to painting drawing the landscape live. I'm Neal Vaughan. I'm an artist that works predominantly plein air. So that means basically I draw outside most of the time. So if I now bring myself up, I shall turn the camera a little bit this way. Okay. Behind me is Wilderness Island, and this is the kind of things that I will draw there, which is landscapes. But over the last few years, I've been getting more and more abstract, I suppose, is the worth thing to say. I now do the odd figurative works, but predominantly I've been getting more and more abstract. This was painted, this is very, very large. This was painted in Wilderness Island over about 3 hours, I suppose, 2 sessions. Did the charcoal. And then I went straight in with the colour. And today I'll be working in colour. Here's another example. This is working with the view you can exactly see outside, and this is the sunset. So the sunset, sunrise, I should say. And this was working in December and January, and I did quite a few of these. So they're very, very small, they're kind of A4s, really. I do branch out, I do go out further, and so this is one done just down the road in Grove Park. And you can see what I'm doing really is I'm trying to think about line and shape. Line and shape is the whole premise of really what I'm doing. And I suppose really you can strip it back and maybe have these figurative elements come in as well. So let me bring my easel round. Okay. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and make sure that we're positioned well enough for me to draw. This was drawn the other day. This was an abstract I did the other day, and it's really of the river. Now, what my abstracts do is I tend to have a kind of element of figurative element in it. I can use the big board or I can use the small board. Today I'm going to use the small board. So let me get the small board prepped. I normally will work, especially at the moment, I'm working on quite a neutral paper. I quite like that at the moment. It's my thing at the moment. I'm just going to get the paper on the board. I might do 2 drawings in this session. We'll see how it goes. But I've deliberately gone big. However, actually, an abstract takes quite often longer than a normal drawing. Now, light is an issue today. It is very, very hazy and it's kind of like there. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the best place for me to place my easel so you can see it, which is probably going to be there, I would have thought. Because at least I'm blocking out the light, so I'm not creating too much of issue. Let's get that right out. I'll try and bring that up a bit more. There we go. That's better, isn't it? So then you'll be able to see what I'm doing. I'll start. I'll definitely for this. Oh, shall I go that way? It's not a bad idea. We'll see. See, I'm going to try not to cover myself. So hopefully that will do. Yeah. I don't know. No, I will go. I'll go portrait. And bizarrely, actually, for my landscapes, I do quite often like going portrait. I can do square as well. This box you see, this is a plein air box. Really useful because it's got this lovely tray here that we have coming out, which is really, really useful for drawing the landscape. Okay, I hope I'm not covering myself too much there. Let me have a look. Let me bring myself around. Afternoon, Kate. Thank you, Hannah, for joining. Hi, Anna Jones. Hello, Anne. Good to see you. Right, I'll probably go this side. There we go. That's better. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Right, off we go. I'm going to start with making some initial, very, very quick marks. I'll go straight in with colour. It is a little bit of a grey day today, but it's not too bad. I could go straight in with grey, but I won't. I want to go in with colour, a bit of colour, really, ideally. But let me bring in some grey first, I suppose. I've got a lot of my chalks divided up into different colours. I'll go in with probably this straight away. And what I'm thinking of really more is shape. Okay, that's what I'm thinking about more. And I will be drawing kind of predominantly blind. So you're kind of moving away from the figurative elements by, you're still doing observational. You're replacing some of the elements that you know are there, and you're just enhancing them. And the most important thing is you need to be thinking about colour and line. Now, you might think I've got a lot of greenery in front of me, but I'll bring myself a little bit further closer in. Sorry about the light. It is a bit of a nightmare. I hope everyone can see what I'm doing. Helen, I think everyone can see what I'm doing, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you see what's on the page?
Yeah.
So I'm just going straight in, very, very direct. I'm using these quite big chalks, which are unison. And I'm thinking just purely at the moment about shapes. And there's a lot of thinking, really. A lot of kind of reflective moments of, and it's very intense seeing. I hope everyone's enjoying Chaos. We've had some great sessions up to now. Really, really good. We couldn't do Mel's this morning, which is a shame. We've had lots of really, really cool sessions. I'm now thinking about where certain colours could go. But I'm just really drawing in very, very minimally. I'm kind of considering where things are. As I said, I'm drawing almost blind for quite a long time. And I'm just thinking about colour. I think this is probably where my work is now going to be going, mostly. Yeah, I'll probably still enjoy the odd bit of figurative work, but I just love play. I love abstraction. It's actually more of a challenge, I find. I don't know about you guys, but my eyes at the moment are just darting around the page, looking at elements I could bring in. I kind of describe how I'm feeling, the view in front of me. I think my mood does affect what choice of colour, certainly. But I think it's a lot of things that affects the colours you choose. Personally, it's down to just very, very extreme observation, and I am trying to get as much as possible. Not real colour, but a colour close to how or what I'm seeing or feeling. It'd be lovely if the sun came out. So you can see now, getting these darker elements in here, which are mirrored over there. I've got this kind of lovely colour, which I really like over there. My eyes darted to over this period now over here. I can see some reds now appearing, and the more I look, there's some reds in there, which I'll probably leave close to the end. Yeah, there's lots more colours. It's not just green. And we got this. I'll probably leave right till the end as well. This is my Rembrandt, which I will use sparingly for a moment. I like the way there's this beam of light kind of right in the centre. I want to kind of protect that. And now I can see this line coming in over here. It's almost like a quite squiggly line coming over there, and it actually affects what's going on over here as well. All I can smell behind me is cheese toasties. Right, there's some nice pink in that trunk, so let's bring that in now. And it kind of mirrored down there, that line there. There's a couple of elements of it over there. So all I'm doing is I'm thinking about elements the whole time, and I'm breathing all the time, just taking in what's in front of me. Which for you guys is maybe not as interesting as me attacking the page last week. But yeah. I'd be intrigued to know if anyone that's watching doubles with or is using abstraction in their work. I like these kind of wiggly lines going on here. As I said, it's a lot of looking. Right, I'm going to start bringing in my vermilions now. Now this is dangerous because this is where it can get a bit too dark. You've got to be really careful. And what I like is this kind of dappled effect that's going on over here. So I'll do a bit of that. Maybe bring that vermilion around there. There's another bit of it right in the centre. Kind of mirrors itself over there. Comes down there. Yeah, I like that nice black bit, that nice darker bit there. So could I get away with bringing it in here? Because it's a massive area of it, maybe over there. And maybe punctuate it, but then maybe take it back by putting something on top. I like that blue. As you can see, it's these discussions you have in your head. This is the discussions you have in your head all the time. It's interesting because I've got this tree over there. I've got this tree over there. That's probably a better view, guys. I've got this tree over there, and I might actually bring something from over there in. Yeah, and what we've been doing in our art club is we've been trying playing around with 2 to 3 colours. That's not a bad way to start kind of abstracting yourself, because it forces you to focus on very basic elements. Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to bring this. Notice how I'm almost testing with my hand where this is going to go. It's so hesitant. And there's a lot of movement today, so I want to kind of bring that into the picture at some point. I kind of like that. It's dangerous putting too much dark down at this point, I find. Yeah, that's it. Done with that. So this is the time where I might actually pause myself and take a good look at it. I'm not going to, for you guys' sake. Well, there's 2 lines. Just taking that brilliant back. It's a different type of vermilion. This is a soft pastel. This is there's another Rembrandt, but a different type. Hello! The man that lent me this, or gave me this, is a small pass. Oh. This is Kevin. There you go. Great abstract artist. And you've come around at the right time. I'm doing yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm doing a nice abstract live on YouTube. I'll post you the results later. See you later. That was Kevin, a cracking artist, who's got his work in Caladoodles at the moment. Let's bring myself back in. There we go. Really good artist. And as I say, a good abstract artist. So now you can see how I'm starting to see where elements will go. I'm looking more and more about colour. It's what I do here is going to make or break this. I could just go green, 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 but I'm a bit worried about that. There's a bluey colour in here. I mean, do I just? Yeah, I will do. I'm going to do this kind of bluey colour coming down here. Right, I'm going to be working quite quick now. I'm just starting to get a feel of it, of what I want. It's beginning to come together now. So the first part was quite slow, but now I feel I'm getting involved a bit more with the picture. I want to record stuff quickly now. Morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Not bad, you?
Yeah, great pictures in the window.
Oh, thank you. That was one of my art buyers walking past. She's bought some pictures of us before. Right, I'm going to bring what's going on over there in. I like this light coming through there. I think the sun is going to come out in a sec, which will help me a bit. Sometimes I will actually test, because I forget what colour I've got, and I'll test the colour on the paper or the side. So now you can see how the blues will actually replace the greens that almost become green just by being in there, being in proximity to another green. I quite like it. Oh, I love what's happening up there. There is this tree up here. You can see it just there. Whoa, it's really weird pointing. Oh, if I point there you go. That's really cheating. But and when the wind blows, it brings this kind of light effect, very light leaves coming in, which I want to try and get at some point. I think that's going to be the kind of main focus of the picture, really. And there's these dots going on over here. Here it comes. I need to get a good colour for that. I haven't quite got it there. Amazing, out of all these colours I've got, there's the one colour I want, I don't think I've got. Is there much purple in there today? Oh, actually, that'll do. I think that's it. Minuscule, but kind of it. Okay. Right, put the pastels down, take a step back, have a look, grab some water. See if there's any more comments. Yeah, it was great to see Kevin. Really, really good event, Chaos is, for meeting other like-minded artists. I'm hopefully going to be drawing the Wanda with Kevin and maybe Abel Kestevan in the next couple of weeks. Well, certainly over the summer, because I'm planning to do an exhibition next year of large and small kind of reactions to the Wandle, the River Wandle, and just the places around. Right, they've got this kind of lovely effect going on in there. I quite like that. So I'm going to keep that. I don't want to add too much to it. And this is where I can start bringing in my pinks. And as everyone knows me, I love a bit of pink in my pictures. That's too bright, I think, except for maybe a couple of elements there in that tree where I'm going to bring in the redder elements later. That could work. A couple of spikes from there. Right, let's bring some of these more reddier pinks. So that's what I'm saying about the focus of the picture. Now building up that focus. It's amazing what that red does, or pinky red, which is a known thing in art. Lots of traditional painters talk about it. Splash of red at the end, they're saying. Always get a little bit of splash of red. You've got Mr. Turner doing it with his red buoy, or red boy. This is the stage where you think, which way do you go now? I might bring in these two lines here. That one's okay. Quite lines going. There's sort of lots of lines going on with the twigs. It's quite cool. Like that. And then we'll bring this in as well. Hello, how are you? Jolly good.
Yeah, good.
So now I'm bringing in these colours coming into here, and I'm starting to paint the landscape more.
He's doing a thing, eh?
I'm online.
He's online.
Yeah. Say hello to my 12 people that are watching me.
Oh, that's nice. You did alright, and take care.
So now I'm bringing the light that I've got in the centre coming back. Quite like that. It's giving me the essence of the moment. It comes in there as well. This is a much harder chalk. It's not like a pastel. It's definitely more of a chalk. It's almost like a Conte, but even harder than that. And it really helps with kind of smudging in elements. I've still got these lines that I'm working on. I'm going to bring this one right up there. Yeah, I like that. bring myself back up again. Hello. So as you can see now, there's. I'll take this off. I'll show you where we're at the moment. Okay. So you can see there's lots of different elements going on here. I'm trying to get this kind of light coming in from the top. There is lots of diagonal lines going on in here. It's definitely becoming more of a diagonal kind of composition. I'll try and cover the light up there. And I've got this smudge coming in as well. So I've got the movement in there as well, which I kind of like. Oh, yeah, I do like this piece, which Helen will tell you is rare for me to say. How are we doing? Let's see what we're doing for time. We've got past. So you never know, I might actually do a quick one at the end. We'll see. And this is now a very dark kind of ultramarine pastel. That will always be a struggle when you do it, because you need to be careful with it. But I want to start bringing these very dark elements in now. Love that colour there. So why don't I bring that into effect? Ooh. Oh, there, maybe. Oh, no, like that. Is that tree flicking his leaves up again? As I said, at the moment it's just lots of careful selection. And I'm repeating different motifs almost and ideas throughout. I want to work on these bits now. Don't really want to leave them completely empty. I'm just creating little highlights now. So now I'm just thinking about dots, dashes, different elements like that to kind of bring the page alive. Be bold and put that in there. Narrow it down there. Take it down there as well. And then I'm going to bring that center of focus over to there. I hope I'm not boring you too much. Because as I said, this is quite a slow process when you're abstracting. By all means, do ask me questions, because it does help. I'm now bringing in little elements that I want. I'm constantly kind of revisiting other areas, thinking what more could be in that area. There's a bit of orange in there as well. There's a big orange element. That I want to bring in. So I'll take it out there. And now it's about kind of selecting colour. And I'll start thinking about lines now. This is now about how certain elements of the picture work. Could I draw in the tree? No. Because it's such a strong shape and figurative element that it's not worthwhile ruining the kind of essence of the picture by having it there. I do like what's going on over here. Right, I want to start bringing in some of these greens over here now. And I'm constantly playing around with that light. That really strong light there is that's what I want. That essence of it. Now I'm sort of mark making, so I'm going back to kind of what I was doing last week, really. But thinking about not repeating that too much. You don't want to repeat the same mark too many times. Lovely whistling in the trees. I'm now focusing on kind of elements that I know are there. I want to have in my picture. So lights and darks. Certain lines. So now we're getting there. But you can see how much goes on in constructing it. And normally, for an A3 to an A4 abstract plein air like this, it will be an hour, a full hour of kind of observing. The most important thing is you don't want to do it. You're always conscious of, and it can literally be one mark and be like, right, that's it, that's ruined. As Helen said, I hope everyone that's watching has been enjoying chaos. Now I'm trying to get in this kind of these lighter leaves, which I think is going to need 2 layers. That's it. So I've got that yellow underneath. I'm bringing a softer white on top. I'm now kind of laying almost what they would be almost like a wash over it, but it's just slightly bringing in the side of the pastel. I'm close to finishing now. It's taking in elements that colours that I want, just to kind of finish the last parts of it. I don't know what my time's like.
It's 47 minutes.
So I don't smudge a great deal, but today there's so much movement going on that I feel to get the essence of what is happening in front of me. I think I've got to really. Nearly there. It's just getting the right tone, this middle bit. And how many dots I do. I'm just adding these last kind of colours in there. I'm kind of happy. I've almost destroyed those two lines I did. Now. I think maybe there. Done. So, very, very quick, not quick, hour long kind of abstract. If I move over here, block out some of that sun. To answer a few questions, thank you very much, Ingrid. Thank you for joining me. But yes, so this is kind of it. So you can see, I've moved that picture that round, so I'm a little bit more out of the sun. Well, lack of sun. I've got lots of kind of different elements going on here. There's lots of mark making in different areas of the picture. So we go up. You can see there's lots of different mark making. I'm trying to get that essence of the trees being in motion, but at the same time, really just trying to keep it as loose and as abstract as possible. So yes, I will be painting more or drawing more in the wilderness over the next few weeks, especially now that we've finished for almost for the summer with Chaos. We've got lots more events going on over the next few weeks, a few days to say. We've got Doug Shaw in the morning. We've also got Vaughan in about an hour doing a digital event, which is a workshop on how to use Pixlr, which is a free version of Photoshop, basically. Also, we have Irene Carboni doing a very fun sketchbook session. That's today as well. That follows this shortly. So there's plenty going on today and tomorrow. There goes the picture. So please come and carry on joining us. There's lots of my work online at nealvaughan.co.uk. I think I said .com last week, which was a bit silly. .co.uk. I've got some of my abstracts on there. There's some in the high street. It was nice to see Moon Bean open today, so some of my abstracts are in there. So thank you very much, Helena, and I'm going to bid you all farewell in a second. If you do want to answer any more questions, by all means do. See, I'm now going back and looking and thinking, I like that shape there, that colour there. I'm going to have a couple of them more subtle coming over there. You see, that's the problem with drawing, is you suddenly start seeing stuff that you think, actually, I could have more of that. So
rather than being on the sofa, would it be?
you suddenly start seeing more elements appear as you finished. Kind of like that coming in there as well. Now, shall I just sign it? Get it over and done with. There we go. All done, I think. So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for all of you for watching me and your very kind words. I'm going to be working more, especially over the next week, in a much larger format in the A3s. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Enjoy the rest of Chaos. And by all means, keep coming on board. And we'll see you all soon. Okay, thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.